Subscribe to Adam's Answers!
So what do we do when things go wrong? When we straight up fail? Chances are you've already experienced this plenty of times in your life, and bad news, you will continue to for as long as you are a human being on planet Earth. Now, you might be shocked to hear this, but even on Adam's Answers, things don't always go right. And I'll use those as some examples to highlight some of this stuff. Well, first of all, I think there's how do we cope with our feelings of disappointment and sadness or frustration or anger in the moment? How do we soothe ourselves? And then, how do we move past it? How do we get to the other side? Well, for starters, there was the time when we shot our Christmas episode. We were on location in Bronner's in Frankenmuth, Michigan, 2,000 miles away from LA. And my microphone slipped down inside my sweatshirt, and none of us noticed. And they were vacuuming nearby, so the entire episode sounded like garbage.
For thousands of years, we've been celebrating it now because these are when the days are the shortest and they start to get longer, and that hope starts to dawn into brighter light.
So that was pretty depressing. And a little bit before that, we'd filmed this Warm Fuzzies episode that I was super excited about. And when we finished it and cut it all together, Donna, our executive producer, was like, "We cannot air this. It's too weird and frankly creepy." There is only one you. No one else could ever be just like you.
The biscotti sauce you made last Thursday was really zesty. Just how I like it.
So I was feeling unbelievably bummed that I had these two episodes that I really liked that I couldn't do anything with. Well, in that moment, it was important for me to remember that I'm not the only person who's ever had this problem. I'm not the only person who's ever gone down the road of getting things wrong with a video. I actually turned to Steven Spielberg and I realized even he doesn't always get it right. When they were making Jaws, the robot barely worked. It ended up being a movie where you hardly ever saw the robot, and guess what? That actually made it a lot better. So I thought, okay, I'm not alone, and that makes me feel a lot better. So what do I do now? A lot of times people will say, try again. So with our Christmas episode, I thought the next year, when it was Christmas again, I thought, well, what if I just redid the audio? What if I memorized the way I'm saying the words and I re-record just to my lips? So I did that.
I'm guessing that that's your answer too. Christmas is the darkness where the light breaks through.
I'm guessing that that's your answer too. Christmas is the darkness where the light breaks through. So yeah, I'm kind of proud about that. But then there was the Warm Fuzzies episode. How do I fix that? How do I make it less creepy? Well, we decided let's switch it from smooth jazz to a little bit more of like a Smoking Jackets Britishy kind of a thing, because everything sounds a little bit classier with British, right? You need some warm fuzzies. Could we get some music, please? Much better. Could we get a little music, please? Lovely.
No one fixes a catalytic converter like you, Uncle Donnie.
No one fixes a catalytic converter like you, Uncle Billy.
You smell like peanut butter.
You smell like peanut butter.
Only you can tell your story the way you do.
I will do everything I can to make you safe.
Only you can tell your story the way that you do.
I will do everything I can to make you safe, Jeremy.
So in every so often, there will be a little surprise too. So for example, at the end of the Are You There Yet episode, we have this moment where Cousin Aaron turns up. And along the way, we had some funny surprises. Quit it, you're touching me.
Your knee's touching mine.
Here, there's a line down the middle of the car.
Yeah, I'll put the bag of Cheez-Its where your area stops.
Okay.
That moves, you know you're breaking the rules. I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. I'm in my zone.
Quit it! Quit it!
No.
Quit it! Where did this dog come from?
I don't know, but your smelly problem. I have to pee.
Mom, he has to pee.
I'm in pinch zone. Oh. Pull over. Rest up. I don't have to pee anymore, though. Just let a little out. I'm fine.
Oh, everything's warm.
Warm puddles in the backseat of the van.
That was that's in my zone. Mom, he's in my zone.
Look, you're not in any of
He
this
is
zone.
so in. Oh, well, how do you like it?
Hey, do you know what?
You-
I'm a ninja. I'm a ninja in the backseat ninja. Drive-through zoo. I want to go to the drive-through zoo.
Where are the dinosaurs? So remember, the next time you're in a situation where things aren't going right, just remember, you are not alone. There are ways that you can soothe your hurt and disappointed feelings, and definitely think about how can you move past it. Chances are it's try again, but talk to your loved ones and see if maybe there's another way to get back up, dust yourself off, and start all over again. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. For more Adam's Answers episodes, you can click right here. And please don't forget to subscribe. That happens down here. Laugh a little, think a lot, love better.